What kind of mom are you? What kind of mom would you like to be? And how do you want to feel as a mom? These 3 questions are going to be the framework for what we're talking about today. I am getting ready to refresh my 10-item wardrobe for fall, and I have been reflecting on stylist Allison Bornstein's 3-word method. Her goal is to help women cultivate personal style and find the joy in getting dressed. Basically, she wants us to create a wardrobe that reflects the authentic self. So as I was doing this with my clothes, I thought it would be super interesting to apply it to my motherhood. So I hereby challenge you to find your 3 mom words along with me. Like Allison, the ultimate goal I have for you is for you to have the awareness and the courage to be showing up for your life as your authentic self. And as weird as it might sound, for a lot of us moms, that means we first need to discover who our authentic self really is. I have talked before about getting lost in motherhood, and realistically, most of us will fall into this category more often than not. So I don't want you to feel overwhelmed or discouraged by the fact that you're not exactly sure who you are at the moment. This exercise will just be really simple, and it will just walk you through how to get started. So Allison uses 3 different words, all adjectives or descriptive words. The first is realistic, the second is aspirational, and the third is emotional. So the first word is your realistic or practical word. To find this, Allison would take you to your closet and have you pull out the regulars, all the things that you currently wear most of the time. The word that summarizes that represents the current you, right? That's very practical to your life right now. So applying this to motherhood, I want you to think of one of the regulars in your mom arsenal. What's a strength that you have, or something that you're really proud of? Are you really playful, or are you affectionate? Maybe you're really organized or funny. Another way to find this word is to think about compliments that you've gotten from other people as they've seen you interact with your children. Or you could even picture what someone might say if they were a fly on your wall. Now, I'm guessing that you could think of a dozen negative words right off the bat, but we are looking for a positive word that we're happy to claim as one of our 3 words. For me, the word I am picking is consistent. Now, I know this is one of my strengths with some effort, but mostly it just suits my personality. Before I had kids, I learned how important it was to be consistent, and so I just committed right then and there, and it just comes super easily to me. I am picking it as my word because to this day, it is still incredibly important to me, and I am proud of myself for being consistent, and it's probably the piece of my parenting or mothering that I would say manifests itself in my kids' behavior that others are really impressed with. You can check out my video on Get Kids Listening for more information on that. Our second word is going to be aspirational, or something that we're aiming for. Allison talks about this being something that you want to incorporate elements of in your style. So what's your aspirational mom word? What's something that you would really like more of? Are you typically pretty serious and you'd like to be a little bit more fun? Or do you lose your temper sometimes and you would really like to be more patient? Are you sometimes forgetful and you would like to be more, say, dependable? What is something that you would like to try to incorporate more into your mom life? My aspirational word is flexible. That might sound a little bit strange considering my realistic word is consistent. They're not exactly opposites, but they're definitely contrasting words, and that's totally okay. Allison says that this is a very common and a very interesting way to establish your personal style. And I think the same can be true for our mom words. We can take one of our strengths and try to stretch ourselves a little bit to incorporate elements of something else. I would say consistency implies having a plan, right? And being flexible implies a little more unplanned. So I think that will be a really interesting balance for me to try to strike in my daily life. Being flexible definitely does not come easily for me, and so it will be a stretch for me, but I can really anticipate the benefits of doing that. Before we get to our last word, would you please like and subscribe if you're enjoying this? It's a huge compliment and I so appreciate you. The third word is emotional, or how you want to feel. With our clothes, this is how we want to feel in our outfit. With our motherhood, it's how we want to feel as a mom. Do you want to feel more loving toward your kids? Do you want to feel grateful? What about happy? My emotional word is calm. More than anything, I want to feel calm during my days as a mom. The thing that Allison points out about this third word is it is going to be very personal to you. Calm for me means something totally different than calm to you. Anyone who knows me would say I'm an incredibly calm person, and I actually get that a lot, but internally, during most of my motherhood, I feel a lot of rushing and stress, and calm is the last word that I would use. So even though I stay totally calm with my kids, I don't feel calm, and that's why I chose that for my word. The stress that I feel spills into my life and really impacts my motherhood in a way that I don't really love, and my whole experience would change if I felt more calm. So, we have our 3 words. Now what? Allison's concept is that you use your 3 words to put together an outfit. You let those adjectives guide your style choices so that each outfit ticks all 3 boxes with what you're wearing. So instead of putting together an outfit, let's use our mom words to put together a day that incorporates all 3 elements. Our realistic word is, I would say, our foundation, and probably the word that will be most apparent or obvious in our day. That's just because there's already evidence that it's already a big part of our authentic self. That's already what we're doing. So for me, consistency is everywhere. I'm very predictable with routines and expectations and consequences, bedtimes, right? All the things. Consistency really is a founding principle, I would say, of my parenting. Being flexible, however, is really a stretch for me. But the whole point is that I want more of that. It's not just, oh, I should be more flexible. It's that I actually genuinely want to be more flexible. I can see the potential benefit of that. And so I want more of that showing through. So maybe if all of us are enjoying an activity, let's say, and it's the normal time that we'd be starting bedtime, I can be at peace waiting for a few more minutes, right? Knowing that I'm flexing that muscle. I'm really working on being more flexible. Or maybe the plan was to cook dinner and the whole afternoon gets thrown off by something. I can pivot and eat leftovers without getting really hung up on the plan, right? So just having the word flexible on my mind throughout the day will make me more likely to be flexible when that opportunity comes. It kind of sparks that thought in my brain, like, oh, flexible, this is a good chance to be flexible. So finally, my last word is calm. So I'm just gonna wanna check in with myself all throughout the day and see if I can reach a feeling of calm. Once again, just having that word on my mind goes a really long way. We know that our thoughts create our feelings, right? Calm is a feeling. This third word is a feeling. So whatever thoughts are going through our brain are going to contribute to that feeling. So if I want the feeling of calm, I can come up with some key phrases to help me kind of retain that feeling of calm, right? And it could be as simple as, I want to enjoy my days with my kids, or I don't want to rush through their childhood, or I don't want stress to overpower my motherhood experience, right? Whatever the phrases are, even just calm, like saying the word even, that counts as a thought that is going to help me reach that feeling more often. I might find activities that encourage me to be more calm, or find a way to structure my days that encourage more calm. I have talked about rhythm. I will definitely link that. I've talked a lot about rest as moms. All of those can be helpful tools structuring your day to make sure that you are taking care of your responsibilities while also taking care of yourself. Most likely, I have a lot of thoughts that are causing me to not feel calm, and so I would really start by getting to work on that, which is something that I can totally help you with in a free one-on-one coaching session with me. I will leave the link in the description. I just want to echo what Allison teaches, and that is that these words are fluid. They can change anytime. So who we are might be evolving over time, and as our kids change, our words will probably change as well. Finding our authentic self and showing up as that more often will improve our confidence in ourselves, in our parenting, and just the type of mom that we are. There are so many things that all of us mamas wish we were better at or wish we did more of, but that's not necessarily the point of this. We just want to meet ourselves right where we are and be intentional about making progress toward the type of person we want to become. You mamas are beautiful and amazing, and I will see you very soon.